Sydney-siders are cafe people. We're constantly on the hunt for the city's best coffee. We won't bat an eyelid over shelling out $30 a head for brunch, and we love nothing more than donning our finest Sport Luxe activewear and catching up with mates on a weekend morning over eggs, fritters and crusty artisan sourdough. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best cafes in Sydney. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So now let's cut to the chase. At 10, Salma's Canteen. What do you get when you combine two award-winning chefs, fresh produce the colour of the rainbow, some of Sydney's best pastries and a sweet little spot in Rosebery? Enter Salma's Canteen, the new venture by Michael Rantisi of Kippos Street Kitchen and Andy Bowdy of Saga. As well as salads, expect pastries, cakes and treats by Bowdy, including a salted honey tart, yuzu cheesecake, savoury puff pastry tarts topped with seasonal vegetables, and passion fruit and fennel seed palmiers. Plus a deli section with loaded sangers and dips. There's a handful of indoor and outdoor seats, and if you're on the go, you can order a takeaway. At 9, AP Bakery. Possibly the decade's most mystery-shrouded bakery, All-Purpose Bakery, also known as AP Bakery, has found its permanent home atop Surrey Hills Paramount House Hotel. The licensed all-weather rooftop terrace serves up a selection of fancy pastries that change daily, banging brekkies, pizzas and breads made from ancient and artisanal grains, plus croissants stuffed to the brim with LP's quality meats, ham with Gruyere cheese. Come early to try and beat the crowds. At 8, Soulmate. Bacon and egg rolls are a dime a dozen in Sydney, but frequent flyers in the cafe breakfast game get very good at picking up the little differences that make the ordinary extraordinary, and a lot of it comes down to condiments. Sure, tomato or barbecue are your entry-level offerings, and Soulmate, a sleek modern cafe on a sunny corner in Newtown's backstreets, has them on the appropriately labelled basic BAE roll. But then there's the Soulmate BAE roll, which spices things up with sambal and then cools it off with a herb mayo between the soft leaves of a potato bun. If condiments don't impress you much, there's also the option to supersize your roll with a hash brown, extra bacon, a second egg, or even an avocado. Next up at 7, Room 10. How the hyper-efficient staff manage in what some would call a world record-setting shortage of space remains a mystery, but they get the breakfast essentials really right time and again. And they've got a fiercely loyal contingent of Potts Point locals to prove it. At 6, Padre Coffee. Legendary Melbourne coffee roaster Padre Coffee has made the move to the bright side, opening up its first ever Sydney concept store in Paddington's Five Ways. Not sure what a concept store is? Basically, the new Padre Coffee space is a heaven for coffee lovers, with an espresso bar, self-serve taps for hot filter and cold brew, a retail section so you can shop Padre's signature espresso blends and home brewing equipment, and a whole section dedicated to learning and training, all under one roof. Coffee geeks, drink your heart out. Next up at 5, Rolling Penny. Rolling Penny might come off as easy-going on the surface, but this is the kind of place where a bacon and egg roll means smoky speck, a free-range poachy, aioli, mixed leaves and house-made tomato relish on a Brickfield's milk bun. And that is exactly why we love it. At 4, Happyfield. Harbourfield is one of the most proudly Italian suburbs in Sydney, and into this staunchly Italian scene bursts Happyfield, a bright yellow corner cafe slinging Canadian-style pancakes and Five Senses coffee. Co-owners Jesse Orleans, a native Canuck, and Chris Theodosi met while working at the grounds of Alexandria, where they hatched their plans for a proper North American-style diner dedicated to pancakes and breakfast burgers. And here it is. Come hungry. At 3, Cornersmith. Our fair city's poster children for pickles and ferments keep it light and fresh on an ever-changing menu that celebrates the seasons with elegant simplicity. If a humble plate of summer's best tomatoes, figs, berries and baby burrata soused in sherry gazpacho doesn't get things off on the right foot, then what else possibly could? At 2. Valentinas. So many things about Valentinas are surprising, like its location on a suburban stretch of Livingston Road. You don't expect to find such a perfectly realized vision of mythological American dining in among the Federation homes. It's also surprising that so many people want to get their hands on the crumbly, short cat head biscuits with a heart attack's worth of whipped maple butter and blueberry jam that even at 11 a.m. on a weekday, there's not a spare chair to be had and people milling on the footpath. The menu also features bronzed hunks of fried chicken sandwich between golden biscuits and gravy with fries, and a breakfast sandwich packed with a juicy, rustic sausage patty, melted cheese and a fried egg served on an English muffin. There's nothing on the menu here that Elvis himself wouldn't consider around its start of the day, which is also to say that there is nothing here for Buddha Bowl enthusiasts. And we love it. And finally, at number 1, Goodway's Deli. Life's good at Goodway's Deli. Founded on Redfern's Cooper Street, the sunny corner shop has been slinging fresh sambos, retro treats, good coffee and nostalgic drinks since it first opened back in 2021. The team bakes sourdough ciabatta using organic flour each morning. All pastries are made in-house and sandwiches are made fresh to order. Must try Goodway's Deli's famous kangaroo mortadella sanger, which is loaded with whole beast butchery kangaroo mortadella, LP's quality meat salami cotto, ham, provolone cheese, pickles, white onion, iceberg lettuce and a special sauce. Be sure to keep room for a treat. As if. And there you have the top 10 best cafes in Sydney. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.